Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look at the euro currency again. So situation barely has changed since our last discussion in the weekly report. The market mostly stands in the same range. As you can see on Monday it was mostly kind of the inside session because almost the whole trading range stands in the range of the Friday. Now market is standing high. So here with this price action we have interesting moment that we need to take into consideration. So this is just some nuances that we have to be careful to. What we have here with this recent action within 3 sessions, you can see the long shadows to the upside. What does it mean? It means that sellers, once market reach the 110 area, sellers step in with the new sell offers and push price lower. So here are some additional sellers positions exist, and people who would like to sell euro watch for this level and take in the shorts around it. That tells why market every time pulled back once it has hit the 110 area, and has happened Wednesday, Thursday, on Friday as well. But at the same time we think that advantage right now here stands on the bullish side, because on the bull side first market stands above the new monthly pivot point, but not this moment is important. The thing that is important is that market doesn't show deep pullback. It stands very tight to this area. So every pullback that market shows is very small. And that mostly reminds some kind of the struggle consolidation before breakout, when the market right now is churning the bearish positions. New bearish positions are turning inside this tight range and just adapted to the new price, and bulls so bulls just taking these shorts that exist on the market, and the power of the shorts are not enough to cover the bullish positions and to trigger deeper retracement of the market, at least currently. So the things that we see right now is more stands in favor of the bulls. On the intraday charts, we see that our suggestion was in general correct, because if you remember we said that market could show deeper retracement here, but also we do not exclude the chance that market will proceed higher right at on Monday's open, and that indeed has happened. So we can see this upward action has started right on Monday. We have bullish grabbers here, two grabbers, this one and this one, and the market keep the lows, so it stands in the tight range. Recall what we talked about, the flag pattern on the dollar index and here on euro. In fact, here with this price action we have the bullish dynamic pressure, because trend stands bearish as you can see, but market is not. Market is forming high lows. Yes, it stuck with this 110 level where sellers step in, as you can see, but at the same time the pullback every time becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. So it means that the pressure of the sellers and the traders who would like to sell becomes weaker, and that is the background for a possible challenge of this top breakout of this level. Currently we can't say whether this will be really straightforward upward continuation, or it will be just wash and rinse, hitching of the major target, an agreement with around 110.20 area, and then downside retracement. Retracement probably should happen here, because this is final logical profit objective. It's final point XOP 1618 extension of this ABCD pattern, and also this is the FIP support, FIP resistance. So some retracement respect of this level probably should happen. But at the same time we are considering the big pattern. If you remember in our weekly report we talked about it, because that's really very important moment currently on the euro currency, whether we will get this a large pattern, because a further direction on the weekly chart, on the monthly chart, will depend particular on this pattern. If it will be formed, we could get a significant upward retracement at least to the 113 area on the weekly daily chart, or maybe even greater. But first we need to consider this large and shoulder spread pattern that we talked about. So left shoulder ahead, right shoulder will be formed somewhere in the future, but for this purpose market needs to continue move higher right to the 111 area. That's the crucial moment for this pattern. That's another reason why we said that we do not exclude chances on the direct upward continuation. So what we could do currently right now. So first of all, if you somehow still consider the possible taking the short position, you would like to sell, I suggest that it is a bit unsafe and dangerous to do until market will not hit the resistance. So if you still would like to sell, try to sell at the resistance. At least here you will get some protection with the technical response, technical respect of this level that will let you to move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. Because minor pullback here should happen. At least selling here is much safer than trying to sell inside of this consolidation. If you would like to buy, well, in this case, it's just two possible scenarios. First is to wait when the pullback will happen, market will break it, hit the major resistance, starts retracement down, some 30% maybe confidence here will be. Or if it will be some strong enough breakout, market will just break it up. Well, you could try to take the buy stop area above these levels, but the first scenario looks more preferable. Market is not as strong as it's not that unstoppable currently. Overall action a bit gradual, so chances on the pullback here are not really bad. Although I am not considering currently the too deep retracement, 618 retracement, because I still hope that we will get this kind of a pattern, and it doesn't suggest a too deep retracement here. But some pullback here probably should happen. So that's what we will see currently on the euro. So do not take in the shorts until market will not hit this target, or foresee this somehow, maybe placing the stop somewhere above this area. If you would like to go long, I would suggest that it's better scenario currently wait when the market will hit the major target, and then wait for some moderate retracement for position taking.